Check it out. Woo! Oh, look at that. Look at that, looks so good. Oh, these lights are amazing. Okay, we've got some brand new lights from Aputure. These are some pretty amazing light panels. One is a bicolor light panel. This one is the Amaran P60x, and this is an RGB light panel. And this is called the Amaran P60c. Like, just look how cool that is. I just love it. Oh, and later in the video, I'm actually gonna switch up my main key light for my home YouTube studio. The one I'm using right now is the Amaran 100D with the Aputure lantern. Like, that's a great setup, but I just feel like it's too clunky to have in this small home studio. So I'm actually going to set up the smaller Amaran P60x as my main key light in this studio. And yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. Now, the P60x is a smaller light panel than the P60c, and it is bicolor, meaning it can go from a color temperature of 3200 Kelvin all the way up to 5600 Kelvin. Oh, actually even more, 6500 Kelvin. Oh, that's cool. And you can easily change that by moving the dial on the back of the light panel. If you want to go down to 3200 Kelvin, you just got to rotate this knob to the left. And if you want the light to be more aligned with daylight, then you just move the knob to the right. The P60x is a really, really bright light. Like right now it's at 1% intensity. I'm just gonna throw it back here behind me, and I'm going to increase the intensity of the wall just for you to see. So, right, look at that, that's pretty bright. And you might have noticed that the P60x is plugged in to give it power, but if you have one of those Sony NPF style batteries, you can just put those batteries on the back of the light panels, like there are battery slots over here. Pack this light and your batteries in your camera bag because it's that small. Go to whatever location that you're going to and then light up your scene. Like that alone, I think is worth it to get the Amaran P60x. It's just so cool, portable, powerful, like really, really powerful, and incredibly easy to use and control, especially if you can do it with your phone. Oh, and speaking of batteries, if you do attach a battery to any one of these light panels, if you plug it in, the light panel will actually charge the battery while using it at the same time. So, yay. So that's the P60x. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Let's go ahead and talk about the P60c, my favorite of the two. Let's just show you some of the colors, and I'll just try to splash some of the light behind me. Let's go to light mode. We're gonna go to HSI. Right now it's at 1% intensity, and so it can get super bright. Let's go ahead and increase it. Woo-wee, look at that. I feel like I have a gaming channel now. Obviously the saturation of it, and so if you dial it down, then you'll see less of that blue. Well, that's kind of nice. Yeah, and you kind of get the point, so on and so forth. Oh, here we go. We got some Gerald Undone colors right here. But yeah, pretty much self-explanatory. An RGB light panel that's, again, super easy to use, portable, and as you can see, I am using two Sony NPF batteries, and it'll tell you the battery life behind the panel as well. And so it says over here I have more than 2 hours of battery life, which is great information to have when you're filming on set. In fact, let's give you a little demo of how I can control this light with my phone. All right, so I'm opening up the Sidus Link app, and I've actually connected several lights to this app. I have the 100D, I've got my Aputure MC light right behind me. I've connected the P60X and the P60C, so let's go ahead and try to control the P60C. So over here in the Sidus Link app, I just gotta find it. Here we go. And I've labeled it as my location backlight because chances are I probably will use this light as my backlight. But yeah, you can use it as a key light, you can use it as a backlight, you can use it however you want. But let's just go ahead and show you how I can control this light with my phone. So here's a color wheel, and all I have to do really to change colors is just kind of hover around the color wheel. And as I'm going in circles, you'll see that it's going through a variety of fun colors, you know, just tasting the rainbow right over here. What's also great too is that if you are on set and you are using mostly tungsten light bulbs and you wanna set this light to be tungsten as well, no problem. You can go into gel mode. Is it gel mode? I'm not sure what they call it, but you can set this light to be used as a gel. And if you wanna add a bit of blue, some color temperature blue to this tungsten light, then you can do so by adding an 1/8 CTB, 1/4 quarter CTB, half CTB, and as you can see behind me, it gets less and less warm. So yeah, it's a pretty cool feature if you're using this on a professional set, but I'm sure for most people, they'll probably go to the to this mode over here. This just determines the color temperature of the light from tungsten to daylight. In fact, I think this light even goes warmer, like right now. Okay, that's at 3200 Kelvin, but I can actually go down even more to 2500 Kelvin. Oh, that's cool. And bring it up all the way to 7500 Kelvin. Yeah, that's nice. And then here on the app, there are quick options to go to quarter intensity, half intensity, full intensity, or we can use the slider and just go all the way down to 2.8 or whatever number you want. So yeah, so those are the light panels, but let me show you how I'm going to turn this small light panel into my main key light. All right, so this is my desk setup right over here, and this is my main studio light. That's the Amaran 100D, and attached to it is the Aputure lantern. That's great and all, but I have to keep moving this light from that corner to over here, and it's kind of annoying. I kind of want a light that's stationary, where I can just turn it on and be ready to go. And so yeah, so we're gonna turn this light into my main key light, and hopefully it'll all work out well. Okay, so let's wheel that. And I have my C-stands over here already ready to go. Spoiler, I've already done this and it looks really, really good. But yeah, I'm just gonna screw this light, the P60X, on top of my C-stand just like so. And the idea is to bounce this light onto my shutters, which then will bounce light onto a huge diffusion, which I'm going to put up pretty soon, and do what's called the book lighting technique. So basically, you are bouncing light to another light, which diffuses it and creates a really nice soft lighting. So yes, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, cool. All right, it is at, well, it's at tungsten. Where's my phone? Hi, it's a little dark, apologize for that. Okay, so right now, actually let's close the shutters. All right, so right now the light is bouncing, but it's not the light I want. In fact, let's go ahead and turn off the main light. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's see. So let's go ahead and turn on the Sidus Link app. Here we go. Sometimes it disconnects, and so you have to reconnect it. But here we go, P60X Studio Light. Oops, wrong light, dummy. There we go, Studio Key Light. We're gonna go to Daylight. Increase the intensity. Boom. Ooh, that's bright. Ooh, that's very nice. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. In fact, let's go ahead and bring it up to 6,000, shall we? There we go. Ooh, that's nice and clean. I like that a lot. Okay, so now my P60X light is shooting at the window. That's bouncing light back to me, but we're going to diffuse that light and create really soft lighting. Okay, here we go. And we can just wheel this lantern in 100D back to its corner. Go away. All right, so here is this big diffusion panel. It's really awesome. It's collapsible. I can bring it anywhere I want, and it's really, really cool. I was gonna get one of those silks, you know, those 4x4 silks, but they're pretty expensive, and this is a small room, and so I figured a collapsible diffuser is the best way to go. Check it out. Woo! Oh, look at that. And then simply just put that right there next to the side of my desk. Lean it something like that. And now we have our book lighting. It's really, really cool. All right, let's bring you over. Oh. ISO and that looks really, really good. Love it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. This is great. A great little trick if you have a light panel and if you want to create a bigger light from a smaller light, you could totally use this technique. Book lighting, it's fantastic. Then with the P60C, you just add a splash of color just to spice up the background of your room. Or do you want to do pink? You can do, okay, whatever, we'll do pink. Do something like that. Okay, that's a bit intense. Again, we can control it with the Sidus Link app. Let's see, it's a bit too intense, bring it down. Oops. Something like that, but you get the idea. Great, fantastic lights, and you can control all these lights with your phone. And so if you wanna check out the P60X or the P60C, then make sure to check out the links down below. But that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to Aputure for sending over those awesome lights. Again, if you wanna check it out, links down below, but much love to you all, and I'll see you in the next one. So cool.